Welcome to the madness. I am Red Zone Kingdom, the only insider who refuses to feed you that corporate PR garbage. Daniel here, and look it, we gotta talk about the seismic shockwave that just hit the AFC West. The soul of the Kansas City Chiefs is built on Arrowhead Stadium shaking so loud your teeth rattle, the smell of brisket in the parking lot, and Patrick Mahomes doing things that break the laws of physics. But underneath all that Lombardi Trophy glitz, there has been a dark, dirty little secret in KC. They have not had a 1,000-yard rusher since Kareem Hunt back in 2017. 8 years, man. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they've been fielding a one-dimensional offense disguised as an invincible juggernaut. But that ends today, because Kenneth Walker III, K9 himself, is packing his bags for Missouri. 3 years, $43.05 million, $28.7 million fully guaranteed. Bam! Listen, if you think spending that kind of cash on a running back in 2026 is a good idea, you're watching a different sport, my friend, except when you're the Chiefs. One of my guys in the front office shot me a text at 3 a.m. saying, "Daniel, we are done pretending we don't need a bell cow. We want violence." And violence is exactly what K9 brings. Look at the scout tape, man. You go back to his Michigan State days, the guy was a walking highlight reel. The kid runs a legit 4.38 40. He's got those massive 9.5-inch hands, so he never drops the rock, and his contact balance is straight out of a video game. He's got that low center of gravity, generating immense torque from his lower body, allowing him to break arm tackles like they are wet paper bags. We are talking about a guy who absolutely feasts against light boxes. When defenses drop into cover 2 or run those aggressive wide 9 alignments to hunt Mahomes, Walker is going to absolutely gash them up the middle. Before I lose my mind over this, do me a favor, hit subscribe, smash that like, and I need to see your takes in the comments. Am I crazy, or is this Walker move a total disaster for the rest of the league? Tell me what you think below. All right, back to the tape. Rich Eisen was just on his show pointing at K9's picture, basically predicting a Super Bowl MVP for him. And Rich isn't crazy. The Chiefs' offensive line caught so much flack in 2025. People called them soft. An opposing defensive line coach actually called me last night and said, "We loved playing them last year. Their tackles were literal turnstiles, but they were decimated by injuries. When fully healthy, that interior trio is a brick wall. Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, they are road graders, pulling and destroying linebackers in gap schemes. Isaiah Pacheco, God bless him, would literally run full speed into his own guys because he misread the A-gap. And Hunt was running like he was stuck in wet cement. A scout I trust with my life texted me this morning saying, "Walker's vision on inside zone is elite. He lets the blocks develop, then bam, he's in the secondary. He's so patient and then explosive. It's a totally different flavor of football. And look at the workload he's about to get. Kansas City didn't make him the 4th highest paid back to just sit on the bench and drink Gatorade. The Seahawks ran him in a 50-50 split with Charbonnet last year, until Zach went down in the divisional round. Then what happened? K9 put the team on his back. 3 playoff games, 313 yards, 4 touchdowns on 65 carries, 9 catches for 104 yards out of the backfield too. An offensive assistant I talked to this morning was practically hyperventilating, saying, "You put Kenneth Walker in a single back set with Kelsey at the Y, we literally cannot defend both. It is terrifying." Now, I know the injury history is a giant red flag. He gets banged up. Even a guy inside the Chiefs locker room admitted to me saying, "We gotta keep him in bubble wrap until January." So they're gonna split the workload, probably a 65-35 split, giving him enough breathers so he doesn't want to break down completely. Can you imagine being a linebacker for the Raiders or the Broncos right now? You spend all offseason watching tape on how to stop the slant, how to keep Mahomes in the pocket, and now you gotta worry about a 210-pound missile hitting the B-gap at 20 miles per hour. It's unfair. But look it, when the playoffs roll around and it's -10 degrees at Arrowhead, K9 is gonna be the hammer that shatters the AFC. You heard it here first, folks. Go Chiefs!